Hey everybody, Motumbo here. Welcome back to the channel. And today we are playing some more historic here on Magic Arena. And I figured we'd do one a little bit differently today. I wanted to do just a video where we recorded as opposed to doing on our live stream, but we're still going to be recording some games from our live stream that is happening tomorrow. But by the time you see this, the live stream will already happen. But before we hop into today's deck, just want to remind everybody, if you enjoy the deck, the video, the channel, all that stuff, please like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment down below, join the Discord, and again, follow us over on Twitch, twitch.tv/BA Motumbo. And with that being said, let's hop right into today's deck. And we are playing what we call Funny Number Flumph. And I know you've seen this deck already. A lot of people are playing it online, but we're going to take it up a step. We're calling it Funny Number Flumph because whereas all the other decks are playing, 61, 62, 63 cards, so they have, a few extra cards than our opponent, we're playing 69 cards because 69, is the funny number. And I figured what an appropriate name for such a fun deck and such a very weird card. And in case you're not familiar with Flumph, he is a rare. He is a 2-mana 0/4 defender with flying, a jellyfish creature. And it says whenever Flumph is dealt damage, you and target opponent each draw a card. So this is a very simple combo, and this combo can actually go off as quick as turn 3. But I do want to warn everybody that plays this deck. If you do decide to play this, it takes a lot of clicking, and you will be clicking for a long time. So we played one bot game just to make sure that we understood, how the combo worked and how much that we would have to click. And yes, there is a lot of clicking. So how the combo works is you have Flumph in play, obviously, and you want to give Flumph indestructible. We have a number of cards that give Flumph indestructible. We'll go into that in a moment. And then once we do that, we're going to play Orcish Bowmaster. Orcish Bowmaster, again, one of the new cards from Lord of the Rings, one of the more busted cards from Lord of the Rings. It's a 2-mana 1/1 with flash, and it says whenever it enters the battlefield, and whenever an opponent draws a card except the first one they draw, then this gets to deal 1 damage to any target. And then you get to amass an orc, right? So amass says you start with a 1/1, it goes to a 2/2, a 3/3, 4. We don't care about the orc army. We're not going to win with the orc army. However, we could if we needed to, potentially. We care about taking that 1 damage, dealing that 1 damage to Flumph, having you and your opponent draw a card, triggering Bowmaster to deal 1 damage, to Flumph, and we're just going to deal an insane amount of damage to Flumph. We're going to deal 1 damage over and over again. We're going to be drawing out our library. Our opponent's going to be drawing out their library. And because we're playing 69 cards, we're going to deck our opponent before we deck because of the fact that we're playing all these extra cards. So, again, it's a very simple combo because, again, on turn 2, you could play a Flumph. And then on turn 3, you can play one of the indestructible cards and then just play Orcish Bowmaster, and if they're tapped out, you're going to win the game. But let's just go into this. Again, we don't have a lot of interaction because we're just trying to focus on our combo. We are playing 4 copies of Thoughtseize. Again, we want to look at our opponent's hand. Maybe it gets rid of some removal, or we could see that maybe they're not really doing anything, don't have any interaction for us. Now, the indestructible cards we're playing 4 Fight as 1. This gives something +1/+1 and indestructible. Loran's Escape gives something hexproof and indestructible and lets you scry. Sheltering Light gives something indestructible and lets you scry. We're playing 4 copies of Giver Runes. This is just a good creature. You don't want to combo this with the Flumph because if you give Flumph protection from black, you're not going to be able to do anything with it. So this is just to protect the other pieces of the combo if we need it, and it's just a decent card overall because it's a 1-drop. We are playing 4 copies of Selfless Savior. You could drop this on turn 1, and then on turn 3, sack this to put on Flumph, and again, just combo off. We're playing 4 copies of Selfless Spirit. Selfless Spirit, again, you can sacrifice it to 2-mana 2/1 with flying. Sacrifice it, give all creatures that you control indestructible until end of turn. Really good. And then we have a reanimation package in this deck. So we have 2 copies of Rally the Ancestors, and this is 2 mana and X, and it returns each creature card with mana value X or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. And then it exiles them at the beginning of the next end step. And then we have 3 copies of Return to the Ranks. Again, it's the same thing for the most part, but we do have to pay for the targets. So it says return X target creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Those creatures get to stay in play, but the reason we're playing these is I felt like the other decks that were playing this shell were a little more fragile because if they interrupted your combo or were actually able to deal with your creatures and put them in the graveyard, you had no way of getting them back. And unfortunately, that was pretty bad, right? So with these cards, you can just bring back the creatures you want to immediately all together and then win the game that way, right? You could bring in all the creatures from the graveyard potentially, and then once everything hits play, you can target the Bowmaster onto the Flumph, and then in response, you can sack a Selfless Savior that was in the graveyard or a Selfless Spirit and give everything indestructible and then win the game. And then we're also playing 4 copies of Call of the Death Dweller. This is pretty good, right? Because this gets you back up to 2 creatures that cost 3 or less in total, but you get to put a Death Touch counter and a Menace counter. So putting a Death Touch counter on an Orcish Bowmaster is pretty busted. So I wanted to give that a shot. So yeah, this is the shell. Since everything in our deck, permanent-wise, it does cost 2 or less, we are able to play Lurrus as our companion. Lurrus is a 3-mana 3/2 companion with lifelink, and it says once during each of your turns, you can cast a permanent spell with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard, right? So we're going to be able to get back any of our combo pieces, any of our protection creatures, and hopefully we're just going to be able to outvalue our opponents in case we're having to just block every turn and kind of stave off dying. I really feel like this deck is just going to be able to get there. And again, with the reanimation package, I do feel like we're just going to be a little more stable, and we just should honestly be better than our opponents. Now, we are playing 24 land. We're playing a low amount of land in a 69 card deck, yes. But again, our curve really tops out at 3, 4 maybe at the max if you're counting the X spells. So I do think that 24 land is going to be enough, right? The only card in our sideboard is our Lurrus. And yeah, this deck should just be a lot of fun. Again, Saffron Olive over at MTG Goldfish, he did post this deck earlier in the week as a modern deck, but we're going to take that and put it into historic, and I really feel like we're just going to hopefully be able to outvalue our opponents, right? So I'm really hoping to just surprise some people with some rallies or returns and just kind of win. But other than that, let's just hop into the game, see how we do, and we'll see y'all at the wrap-up. All right. So funny number Flumph is probably going to be a deck that we're going to need to aggressively mulligan with. So, that's a bad hand anyway. This is better-ish. We get to scry, we get some of our indestructibility, but we don't have any of our other combo pieces, so I'm going to mulligan again. All right, we're going to look to keep 4. Okay. Get rid of, and I think we have so many of these, we're going to get rid of that as well. I'm totally fine keeping these. These are just busted in the current format, right? So yeah, let's go. Oh, you're living the dream, my friend. You're just playing Burn? Ooh, Gruul. What kind of Gruul are you playing? We're just going to run this out. This is a pretty interesting draw. Yeah, we get to take away their scry by doing that. Now this becomes a target. Oh, they're still just... They still only care about the Bowmaster. Okay. Appreciate it. Elven Farsight. I don't know if I've ever even seen that card before. Three to the top. Okay. Okay. We're definitely going to kill this. Oh no, we're definitely going to kill that. All right, do we care if the Bowmaster lives? I think we do. We're just going to get Lurrus here. Lurrus is going to give us access to the Bowmaster. Okay. So that sacks for mana. All right, so they're looking to like Burgy or whatever it is. So let's get in. Let's play some Lurrus. And let's hope they miss whatever combo piece that they're trying to look for. I've got all my fingers and all my toes crossed right now. I really do. Yep. I mean, they are gaining life. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. That was a really good draw. But they're aware that we have that now, so we're just going to get in. Do we get in with the Bowmaster too? I think so. Okay, so I'm glad the Innkeeper's dying. We're not going to let the other die. All right, we're going to choose red here. And then we're going to let this resolve. All right. Let me read this. Each of your turns. So I'm going to play this first. All right, that resolved. That's good news. Good news. I played the Spirit first just because in case they had some kind of response by doing something, right? I mean, I know they didn't because they got rid of this already, but okay, that's a good play actually. Not the greatest though. Are we just going to win like by actually being the aggro deck? That's unblockable. Just get in with everything. Let's just play this. Yeah, I think... And then they take lethal. Math? Hey, why didn't you block this? Okay, well, interesting first game. Not how I would have drawn that up, but all right, good game. And that was a... That was just really weird, right? Like, I mean, our opponent didn't really do anything. They chose their blocks and stuff poorly. All right, we're going first. Getting the Giver online is pretty good. And then I wonder if we hold on to Flumph, right? Like, maybe we don't. I'm going to attack. We got the Savior in play. This deck, huh? This deck, you see? Alright, well... We do get to block. I'm assuming Minion is going to put something ridiculous into play. Give us pro green. Maybe they go after the Giver. I mean, we still take 6, right? Oh, it's any creature. Holy moly. It's any creature. I thought it was just that. Oh, boo. Oh, well, good game. Well, good game, Solar Star 87. You've activated my trap card. You ready for this? Are you ready? Let's go. I'm sure. We're gonna be drawing cards for a long time. Do they concede? Or do they make us click every single button? This is amazing. All right, we gotta do this 40,000 more times. Have they realized it yet? No, they realized it. All right, thank you, opponent, for not making me have to go through that 40 more times. I appreciate it. But we did learn a lesson. We learned that Old Gnawbone actually says a creature, not Old Gnawbone. I thought we were going to prevent a whole bunch of treasure tokens. Luckily, though, they tapped out to cast this dragon, and we were good to go. All right, awesome. Combo works. Combo works. All right, funny number Flumph definitely got to go and be funny last game. Old Gnawbone. What is that? We've been seeing a lot of that minion deck lately. I feel like even though this hand isn't that great, it's fine. Especially against the Guildgate deck, right? We're going to have a lot of time. I'm going to get in there. We do get to scry next turn. And they are going to help us, right? They're going to help us by going through their deck a lot, but they are going to hit these gates pretty quick. So if we do plan on winning, we do have to put together stuff pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. I mean, that is a combo piece. I'm going to just attack with this. I mean, if they run out like a Titan here, we're a little sad. Okay. Yep. I mean, if we can just draw our Bowmaster here, we're pretty good. Oh, you're not Bowmaster. You're not Bowmaster. All right, what did they draw? Or what did they seek, right? Such a weird card. Guild Summit, yep. God, Guild Summit is so busted when you consider... Holy moly. Is this a gate? It's not a gate. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they've got 9 gates. All right, we have no scry. This has to be a Bowmaster. Like, come on. One time deck. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was a Bowmaster. I wonder if I think I'm going to hold. Right? Because we can do this at instant speed. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. We did it. We did it. You can draw all the cards you want, my friend. Oh, holy moly. How many more cards you want to draw? No. I can't believe we drew it. Oh my god, our hand was pretty dead other than that. Holy moly. Okay, that was a lucky draw. That was lucky. It definitely would have been super greedy to hold that and when they activate Mazes in to try to win in response. But yeah, Flumph. I mean, I think we have to keep this. What sleeves are these? Selfless Savior. So, all right. I could play indestructible stuff too. No, and they quit Pancake Wagon. Why did you quit there? Did you not have another land? Or did you think we were going to win next turn? Or other option is maybe they've been playing this against a deck like this a lot lately. So I don't doubt it. A lot of people are probably playing this because of what Saffron Olive put out on Modern. So, all right, let's go. When I built this, I mean, yes, the last opponent conceded, but when I built this and started playing it, if you would have told me that I'd been 4-0, I would have told you were a liar. Yeah, let's keep. Still not completely sold on these Thought Seizes. No, that doesn't count. Turn 1 Thought Seize and you concede? All right, well, we're going to leave this in, but it doesn't count as a win. All right, people just conceding for no reason. I mean, I've definitely gotten frustrated on a turn 1 Thought Seize before, but I mean, I've probably conceded on a turn 1 Thought Seize before, but are they on Golgari with those sleeves? I don't even know if that's a Golgari card. No. All right, let's go. Hort, hort. Thank you. Oh, they're doing it too. They're doing it too. All right, well, let's... Let's make sure ours is a little better. Okay. I mean, we do have to worry, right? Like, this is the mirror match. Yeah, you can kill Selfless Savior all you want. I'm gonna bluff here. I just block. No blocks. I could attack, give them an extra card. But they also have to realize that we're playing 60-something cards in our deck. Right, so their hand is 2 Fatal Pushes. Two Fatal Pushes. This is. Oh, I mean, I guess we kind. I wonder if they're playing the green for Tyvar. We thought about doing that as well. It's non-land, right? Oh, you can cast. Never mind. Let's do colorless here. Oh, nice. Okay. I mean, we have, again, if no mana was spent. Okay. So that's just a fancy version of Selfless Savior. I mean, this is just going to be who draws a Bowmaster first, right? But I feel like we have extra levels of protection. Amazing. I bet they don't do that again. Their hand has to be some number of protection spells as well. I wonder. We could get Death Touch on something here. No, it's not worth it. Opponent. Nine, 15, 17. So they're playing 63 cards also, but they're not playing 69 cards. So we could attack plus this. We draw a card. I'm totally fine with this. All right, I think we're gonna start getting in. They can't fatal push it yet. Put a +1/+1 counter. So that's fine. I want mine to resolve first. All right, mine's resolved. I do want them to start using cards out of their hand. Okay. Alright, no damage. Call the Death Dweller. Okay, so they're gonna start right. Like when do they end? So it has. We give it hexproof. And then that just stops the combo, right? That's a good draw. And again, we're not trying to draw too many cards here, but I wonder if we attack, no, we're not gonna. So if we attack, I'm thinking, they block, yeah, no attacks. Let's do it. Let's see what they do. How many you got? Yeah. We got to get this game going, right? So. Sure. So all of our stuff is going to be indestructible. I wonder if they think that they have more cards than us. Like, because they assume that because they're playing 63. And I mean, we could keep this going, right? They choose not to keep it going. Let's take a look. You ever thought seeing somebody with like 30 cards in their hand? I haven't. Village rights. Go for the throats. Fatal push. Fatal push. A bunch of land. Probably get rid of Fatal Push. So they have Fatal Push, Go for the Throat. And they have a bunch of Go for the Throats. Go for the Throat, Fatal Push. So they have 4 potential removal spells they can cast. No attacks. Let's end the turn. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many cards do I have to discard? Two, 3, 4, 5. Hold on a second. We're doing this wrong. All right, we're doing this wrong. Sorry. They've definitely changed how this interaction. How many cards do we have? 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry about that, everyone. I know that was kind of weird. I thought we had a discard down. All right, we're going to wait for them to discard. Pass to blockers. Yep. Let's give you an extra card. Remember, all of our stuff is indestructible. I don't care about Lurrus dying or getting exiled. That's completely fine. I just care about them spending their mana. Yep. So they kept Fatal Push, Fatal Push. They got rid of to go for the throats. So I think we're good, right? Play this. Do we even need to play this? I'm gonna use this now. I think we have this game. They're going there. I mean, as soon as we have everything indestructible, I think we're good, right? But so Fatal Push, Fatal Push. So that's indestructible. So our two key cards are indestructible. Choose an army creature. Oh, I want to get out of... I want to see where he puts the next ping. Okay. We might lose now, actually. 13, 22. So if we play a Bowmaster... If we play a Bowmaster here and kill that in response, they have to have some kind of... Yeah, I think we're in a bad spot. Oh, I kept the wrong one. get? What'd they get? What'd they get? This is a crazy game. This is a crazy game. This is such a crazy game. I could do 3. One, 2, 3. This, and this. This is such a crazy game. Oh my gosh. Sure. This is such a crazy game, everyone. Holy moly. And we've definitely botched this game, right? All right, they're gonna incubation. What an interesting card to play in this deck. Reveal a creature. They missed. many creatures do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 creatures. And we can go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I wish it would have. I wish I would not have auto paid there. Village rights. They get to look at their top 5. That card seems a lot worse when you're just thinking, oh, look at your top 5. Selfless Savior, okay. That's a little unfortunate. All right, so we could give both of our Selfless Saviors Pro White and attack in. Don't actually hate that. And then we're going to get ahead on the life total game. And, oh, good game. I wonder if I'm supposed to sack a spirit here. That's fine. That's fine. That's maybe not fine. go after our wall to draw. Just give it hexproof and then we're done with it, right? Oh, what a great card. Pass to attackers. Pass to blocks. Pro white. One, two, three, four, five. So they have to block 4. They only take 3. Does this go wrong if we do this, right? Like if we do full control. No, we're just going to hold off. I'm actually going to block with the Bowmaster. All right, what a crazy game this was. I wonder if they're trying to say good game in the middle of stuff in order to get me to click. But village rights. All right. Well, that was a 37-minute mirror match. Holy moly. Holy moly. Y'all are probably going to hate that game, but it is a game that happened. And we had a lot of fun. So, whew, I'm glad we recorded that one. Holy moly. Oh, holy moly. That was an insane game, but we have to get one more game. I had to take a 5-10 minute break there after that game because I had to go back and add. I think you say his name is Kashi. because he was just a cool opponent, and we were both playing the same deck, and we both thought it was a great, like a great match. So yeah, I mean, awesome game, Kashi. I hope I'm saying your name right, and thanks for being such a cool opponent. So, what kind of control deck is this person playing? What kind of control deck are you? Mono white, huh? Let's go. Bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. All right, let's go. Opponent can wrath. We can just rally, though. Nine lives. Uh-huh. Are they going to try to 9 lives Solemnity? Because I don't mind that. Okay, okay. Yeah, let's just get Lurrus and get in. Put a counter on there. I hope they're not the type of player who's going to go like, Solemnity, good game, good game, good game, good game. Right? Sure. Sure thing, my friend. I mean, they haven't drawn any land. Let's just off the top, right here. Kingpin. 47-13. Let's go. Like, were they waiting to see if we were going to scoop? I'm just going to keep sending it sideways. I wonder if we're supposed to play the Lurrus there. Sure. Authority. Okay. Let's go. Like, we're not going to get any amass tokens, which is fine, right? But we just care about pinging Flumph over and over again while it's indestructible. But we really need our opponent to go a little bit faster. Like, come on. Come on. All right. You almost got an emote. I'm not scooping. I could win. Come on, dude. OMG. OMG. Let's go. Gain a life. Have at it. Come on. Come on, dude. Yep, you can have all the life, my friend. This person might be used to people conceding. Immortal Sun. Okay. Again, not really too overly concerned here. Yep, we're just gonna keep going. It's fun to keep hitting. Even though it's not hitting, it's still fun. Sure. Kahira? Sure. Let's just give him more life. All right, it's only a matter of time. Sure thing. I mean, that's definitely a clock, right? But we can block sack. Hello. Oh man, this person definitely has to be used to people conceding. Okay, they can attack. We double block. It's probably not going to work out as you hope it will work out. You sure you want to attack with that? It's going to die to the Lurrus. Lurrus is pro-white. You just saw me do that, right? Oh my god, opponent. I need some new emotes. Oh, thank you. Thank you for doing something. You still have mana to activate your idol, so... Jeez, opponent. If you're gonna... Oh my god, if you're gonna play this... Yeah, you're gonna draw all the cards, my friend. Oh my god, opponent. Oh my god, opponent. Oh my god. Imagine me having to click and deal 39 damage to something over and over again. Yeah. And now damage. Activate this. Activate this. All right, I'm 100% convinced now that this person is doing this on purpose. Is that okay? Sure. All right, we're going the distance now. They finally tapped out. All right. I hope they sit through this now, right? Like, all right. This is how you do it, my friend. That rest in peace was a little scary for a second, but there we go, Kingpin. You finally caught on. Good on you. Well, you're no Cashy. Don't want to play you again. God, learn to play your deck a little bit quicker. So don't be that person. But good game nonetheless. So let's talk about this deck in the wrap up. Holy moly! All right, everybody, welcome to the wrap up. And if you would have told me a couple of different things, I probably wouldn't have believed you. One of which is that we would have fired off 7 wins in a row with this deck. That would have been, I would not have believed you, right? I was hoping to win like 3 or 4 games and actually just combo off those times and win. But we actually won different ways, right? We comboed, we were aggressive. We did have a couple opponents concede really early. You know, one opponent conceded when we thought seized them on turn 1. Can't really count that. But that other short game, I'm going to count. The other one is, if you would have told me that I was going to play like a 30-plus minute mirror match, essentially, I wouldn't have believed you either. I feel like we definitely misplayed a bit, but that was a crazy game. And I'm so totally happy that was one of the games that we were actually playing with this deck and actually got to record, and everybody's going to get to see. Again, super mad props to our opponent Cashy, who I got to talk to after the game. Right, I did go in, found his username in the player logs, and sent him a message. Right, or super cool sport. You know, there are ways to do that. I'm not going to go into how to do that. If you want to know how to do it, there's plenty of resources online that'll show you, you know, where people's usernames are that you play. But don't abuse that, right? Like if you play an opponent and you want to rub something in, don't do that. Don't be that person. Just always be your best. Always be thankful for what you have. And yeah, I mean, this is turning into a different conversation, but yeah, just be a good person overall, right? And good things will happen for you. So yeah, don't abuse that. But I am glad that they recognized that I was not going to come and troll them, right? They accepted my friend request very quickly, and I mean within maybe 5 seconds, and we immediately were just back and forth laughing and having a good time with the conversation. We were actually talking about different cards we could have added to our decks. I was telling them about certain cards that I thought were cool additions to their deck, and then other cards that I asked if they had in their deck. Like for example, right, they were playing an Abzan Shell, and from very brief moment I considered playing an Abzan Shell so I could play Tyvar, the Planeswalker, because I felt like that would have been a really cool addition to this deck. But they didn't have those in their deck, and they were thinking about crafting them, and they may be trying that out. And so I'm going to be super stoked to hear about how Tyvar works in the deck. But yeah, really, really cool deck. Again, there's a lot of clicking. This isn't a deck that I myself would like to play a lot, unless opponents are going to be super cool, right, and just concede all the time, where you don't have to go through all 8,000 clicks per turn. But yeah, super fun deck. Never would have imagined going 7-0. I really wish we would have been streaming for this one for everybody to see. I'll probably play this some on stream tomorrow, but by then it would have already happened. So other than that, though, we had a great time. So I'm glad that we got to share this together. Again, if you enjoy the deck, the video, the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. Join the Discord. Discord links down below. And again, if you don't follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/BA Motumbo. Links also down below. Please hop in. Please join me on during our streaming hours, Saturdays and Sundays. Other than that, again, thanks so much for watching the videos. I hope you've been enjoying all the content I've been putting out recently. I hope to keep doing it. I've been having a lot of fun with Magic lately, and I hope we can just continue to have as much fun as we're doing. But with that being said, everyone, please stay safe, and we will see you all next time.